So huge news I seen recently. I'm hearing Fundora talk a lot about the Errol Spence fight. He's not looking past it, and that's still something that's gonna happen. And Errol Spence recently, when I was looking at the 154 rankings, I was seeing a lot of names that was placed on there, and one name that was noticeable at the top was Errol Spence Jr., number one contender at 154. That is a very, very tough position to have him in. But he's going to be able to go straight for a belt. And if you look at the way that Sebastian Fundora has been moving lately, it all makes sense why he would be in a position to fight Errol Spence, because he's the number one contender right now for the WBC. That's what they chose to put in that place. And it's going to be a huge move for Errol Spence. Now, a lot of people know that he hasn't been in the ring with anybody at 154 yet, but he sparred with 154 most of his career. A lot of these guys have always been 154, so it definitely makes a lot of sense. But if you're overlooking some of those things and don't really know what's going on, then it's not going to make a lot of sense to you. But the rankings has already been put out. They've been moving a lot of people recently. This is just WBC, but you got Errol Spence 1, Boychuk number 2, Madrimov 3. You got Xander Zayas 4. You got Charles Conwell 5. Jesus Ramos 6. Cullum Smith, somebody I had mentioned recently as a top 10 guy. Yoenis Tellez, that's somebody. Shamak, that's another person mentioned. And this other guy from Albania, he hasn't been mentioned in the top 10 yet, but now he's in the top 10. They have Josh Kelly, number 12. So it definitely makes a lot of sense, man. Definitely makes a lot of sense. If people want to overlook Errol Spence, that's not gonna be a good position to be in, because I don't think he's a fighter you should overlook right now. The fighters at that weight class are just too tough, and he's not gonna overlook it. He's not gonna overlook any of those guys. So I don't think people should be overlooking his abilities. If he's moving up, and people feel like the weight was too much at the last weight class, we've seen how guys have looked better moving up and a lot stronger. It makes all the sense in the world. But Errol Spence at 154 versus Sebastian Fundora, that's expected to happen very soon. Just because the rankings was number 1, that's another validation. That's all I got. Like and subscribe.